How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Tressa's Collectibles gameplay video. My name is Mike, and joining me today, as always, is...
Randall, aka Shizukatz. What's going on, everybody?
Starting off our Ayakashi Triangle gameplay block, we are going to be first featuring our deck profile for the 8 Pants Ayakashi deck. The 8 Pants Ayakashi deck, if you guys haven't checked it out, is going to be a Suzu based deck, the level 1 Suzu. Climax combo, we get to search our deck for a character, going into a very heal-based level 2 game where we can play the 2-1, and then the 2-1 changes into the 3-2. The level 3 heals on play from hand and also heals on attack. So I can heal on attack or I can burn on attack, but generally speaking at level 2, we're going to try to heal down to 2-0. And she's also level 0 and cannot be targeted by our opponent's effects. So it's going to be a very unconventional way to try to answer these level 3s. Generally speaking, we're going to need to have something like level 0 bombs and stuff. But against something like Ainz, which does need to target for his Goat's effect, we're going to see how this matchup pans out. So what do we have on the other side there?
Yeah, so I'm sure a lot of you guys are already familiar with how this build of Nazarick works. You basically just you work towards getting the goats underneath the Ainz, and then you just want to play Goldbar every single turn for the rest of the game. Now, my particular build, this is very similar to the build that I played at Singles last year. And that build does not run the what's it called? The Vampire Brides package.
Yes.
And so the idea with my deck is I want to run level 0s such as the Cocutus Chaser, and where is she? The Albedo Clean Cut. And I play a much more conventional level 0 game with the idea being that if I can just get the pluses at level 0, I don't need to hit myself a bunch later on using the Vampire Brides in order to plus later.
Right.
Now, this does come with the downside in this particular matchup is I don't have level 0 bombs that Vampire Brides would normally have. So I can't bomb that.
So we're definitely going to have to see if you can use something that is going to be a bit more unconventional. Maybe using the 2-1 mates and maybe getting some power pumps to be able to have those contest the Suzus.
Yeah, the biggest obstacle, though, is going to be your anti-change punch.
My anti-change punch, and I am also going to try to prioritize finding a copy of my level 0 Lucy so that I can make them 12k base. So that they are going to be a lot more safe against just 2-1s plus 1k1. But funnily enough, our level 0 game is actually quite similar. We have the Big Chaser.
Big Chaser.
We have the Bell Bouncer.
Yeah, hi.
Well, we might have a Bell Bouncer. But yeah, I'm going to try my best to hold up my level 2 game. Maybe try to set up my board first before Randall hits level 2. It's definitely going to be a very interesting game in terms of the key points of the game, in which who hits level 2 first.
It's going to be a very tempo battle.
Right. So despite the, I think, on paper matchup of Ainz not being able to target Suzu, I do think there is still quite a lot of game to be had here. So it's going to be a fun one. Let's see what happens.
Yeah. I do think that out of the available decks, I think that Ayakashi Triangle, in particular, because of the level 3 Suzu, has a leg up in this particular matchup over a lot of the other decks that could be played right now. Probably except for Slime. Slime is man, Shun is such a dumb card. What the heck?
Yep. 12-5 is pretty good.
Hexproof is pretty good.
That was pretty good.
Hexproof is definitely pretty good.
Level 2 is pretty good. It can't do nothing.
Yeah. I definitely think level 1 is probably one of the weakest spots in Weiss right now. Just because of how strong certain level 0 and level 2 combos are in the game.
And we have historically had fairly oppressive level 1s in past several metas, I would say. With things like the Alice Sword Art deck. And then when Chainsaw Man came out, even though its Climax combo isn't on level 1, we did have the 10k Kishi base, which he did offer a lot of new headaches for people that did want to build a regular level 1 game. They just couldn't really, deal with that.
The thing is, though, is that the real strength of Kishibe came from the fact that your level 0 combo was illegally strong.
Oh, it is still illegally strong.
It is still illegally strong. Yeah.
But I do think moving forward, I think this upcoming season we are going to have a level 1 where it is going to be fairly vanilla for all intents and purposes. A lot of decks are going to be looking to set up at level 2 or just start the aggression at level 0. Level 1 is strangely enough, even though throughout the history of Weiss, level 1 has always been one of the most important levels, currently might not seem so. Alright, let's see who goes first. I will be going first.
Alright. You first.
Yes. Alright, let's see what we have here. So this deck does run obviously 4 of the Changer and the level 3 alongside 3 of the 2-0 events. It'll make it feel less bad for me to pitch some of these, just because I need to find better early game. So I'm going to pitch 3.
Okay. I play Door, so I want a character here.
Yep.
So we're going to put a character here.
Sounds good. Alright, draw for turn. Clock our early, play Rio, draw 2, start with a Chaser, support that with a level 0 Lucy.
Oh my god.
And we're chilling.
Please stop.
Direct attack. I have no pants. But I will activate Lucy's effect.
Oh, yep.
I will pitch the level 0 Lucy to top check up to 2 when I trigger pants. Look at up to 2 cards, choose one, add it to hand, discard the rest. Sure.
Okay, you cancel on 3.
Right. Go ahead.
Right. Draw for a turn. What am I clocking? Why is that 4/5 on both players' turns?
And it runs.
Why? Oh, I don't care about that. I care about it being 4/5 on both players' turns, man.
Dude, Scooby-Doo-Bap,
This is definitely a Scooby-Doo. Ignore the fact that I'm clocking this.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right, we have some cards.
You hate to hear it. He has cards.
We definitely have cards. Okay. How do we want to do this? I think what we'll do is... I think we'll play 2 Cocutus.
Wow.
And so... Let's see. You will probably be able to kill at most 1 on your next turn. Actually, hold on. Do I want to play 1 or do I want to front row 2? So if I do it like this, if you play any other character, I can move in front of it.
Yes.
Unless it's another Chaser. Please don't have another Chaser. Please don't have another... Man, this level 0 game sucks, dude. I have, like, one of the greatest Chasers of all time, and you have, like, the greatest Chaser plus of all time plus 1.
Yep.
Oh, my God. All right, you know what? Here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to bank on you not having enough characters that will be able to beat Cocutus on your next turn as a 4K, and we're going to do this.
Holy!
So the idea here is that I'm leaving an Albedo clean cut in my back row so that the Cocutus can go up to 4K defensively on your turn.
Yep.
And then if you threaten my board, I can use Ainz effect to bounce himself plus 1 of the Cocutus that's in danger, and then I can move the other Cocutus.
Yes.
Attack phase.
That is so obnoxious. Well, wherever I move, you're going to side anyway, so I don't think it matters. So
okay.
Yeah.
So we'll direct for 2. Scooby-Doo.
Okay. 2's good.
All right, we'll direct.
That's fine. We'll pay those out.
And then we side for 2.
Yes. Okay. Wow, draw. Wow, draw. Well, let's see. I think let's not be super greedy. We're gonna clock a combo here. Draw 2.
Let's not be super greedy. Let's clock a combo.
Alright, well.
Play Brainstorm, get it back.
No.
Oh.
I wish I had any card that paid out stock, but I don't. I also wish I had a card that answered, but I don't. Alright, we're just going to ignore what your board has. And just go for trying to make our situation, you know, a bit more stable. You know, we just can't pay out that climax, so it is what it is, right? Let's see. Assuming he's gonna use the Ainz, balance these two, move this here. I mean, there's nothing I can do, right? I don't think there's any board configuration that allows me to kill a dude. The most I can do is just force you to bounce. So, yeah, let's just go with that. Attack phase.
All right. I'm going to, let's see. Do I want this or this? I'm definitely using the effect.
Yes.
One clock. Okay. Bounce this is for cost, and I mean, like, it doesn't really matter. So we'll just. I can probably clock this.
Right.
This is more clockable, so we'll move this here.
Yep. Okay, let's go into attack. Direct attack for okay. And I will use the effect of the back row Lucy.
Yep.
I'll pitch the level 3 Matsuri, top check up to 2, add anything that I see. I'll grab this.
Okay, and the pants you added was which one?
The level 1.
Okay.
So that's for 3.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna side. On attack. That sounds pretty good already.
I mean, like, it is pretty good, but you're also out, like, 4. Right?
I don't know if I have the ability to go through this deck anyways. And
I mean, like, this is also a deck that can play fine level 2 first deck.
yeah. So that's what I mean. It's like
Just focus on the
my
quality.
hand here is like basically perfect. So I think if I wanted to discard anything for the sake of milling through my deck, I don't think the rest of the deck has enough deck speed anyways. And I'm at risk of just making my hand worse here.
I think that's fair.
So I'm not going to use effect. I'm just going to side for 2.
What?
Okay.
I need those.
Well, you have a really good level 0 hand still, so you're chilling.
Draw. So we'll clock this. This is actually a better card. Okay. I need to pay some stock.
Yes.
So we're going to play a Brainstorm, and I'm going to -500 this.
Okay.
And then we will Brainstorm here.
-500 that because your clean cut can now get over it.
Okay, we miss. And maybe we'll just play down 1 goat this game. It's not the worst thing in the world.
All things considered, I'm probably going to hit level 2 first this game anyways, and then my front row is not going to be targetable.
True. Okay. Yeah, we'll just put this back, I think.
Yeah, sure.
And we will... Let's see. Is that actually the right card to play?
Are you thinking about the Ainz,
Yeah.
perhaps?
Potentially. I mean, like...
That does open you up to directs, but maybe you want the directs.
Maybe not with this hand.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is probably fine. I'll go to attack phase.
Okay, I'm fine staying where I am.
Okay, we're gonna side here.
This is the Great Side War.
I guess from this position, we'll get a drop search.
Okay.
Actually, no. I'm gonna get a climax swap.
Okay. Side for 1. 1's good. Level. Let's get red in here while we still have it.
Alright, so I'll front for 1. I'm 3k to your 2/5.
Yes.
For 1.
1's good.
Clean cut this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And then direct. Oh my
That's
god.
some stock of all time.
Well, I'm glad I didn't play Ainz, because I do not want to take like 5 trillion damage next turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna grab the drop search this time.
Okay. 1, 2. 2's good. Alright. On to my turn. Stand and draw. Alright. If I don't clock, I play 3 characters and a climax, I'll go to 6 hand. So I do have 1 more hand slot that I can't clock with. And I think there's really no better way to get rid of this climax. Alright, we're gonna clock this climax.
Mm-hmm.
We're just gonna go level 2 this first deck, so it is what it is. Alright, let's play the level 0 Suzu Brainstorm. She has a very useful first effect where I can grab any card from my clock, add it to my hand, and then put a card from my hand into clock. So, helping us set up for our level 2 game. We're gonna play 2 combos. And might as well put... Well, no, we still need that. Well, I guess it doesn't matter, because that's gonna be 4/5 when I play Climax. So these level 1s are also level 0 on stage. They just have a continuous effect where if all my characters are from Omiko City, they get 1500 and minus 1 level. I'm gonna put these here, and then when I play a 1k1, the Chaser is still gonna be bigger than his Gakutis. Anything else I want to do? I have 2 climaxes stuck in my first 2, so it's not as if I can pay those out anyway, so we're just gonna chill with those, I think. Alright. Let's go into climax phase. We're going to play the climax, and these actually activate on climax placement, so I'm going to, per copy, search my deck for a character. So we're just going to grab 2 level 3s. There you are. Alright, and your move.
What?
I might trigger, honestly. Do I want a front direct or direct front? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think probably less likely to trigger, so we're gonna front twice first. Front for 2.
Cancel. What?
Alright, I guess we'll direct then. See, if we trigger here, he'll go to 1-0. Trigger for 4.
If I canceled that, oh brother,
that's gonna be that Saikano game we had.
All right, so I will level the
Sheltier.
Oh, I canceled so many times that game. That game was crazy.
All right, and then finally we're fronting with the middle Suzu for 2.
1, 2.
Alrighty.
Let's see. So there's 1, 2 goats here, 1 goat here, 1 goat there. I think we're probably going to be shooting for some second deck stuff. I'm going to clock this. This card does nothing in this matchup. Okay, we got one of those. So I need to get through the rest of this deck.
Yeah.
We're going to start with an Ainz drop search. Pay 1, discard, we'll discard a Cocutus, search, and we'll get our Ainz 1/1. We will play this, and then I'm going to brainstorm to get this climax out. Okay, and this is going to put me at 6 deck? Alright, I'm going to use my Climax Swapper for my last lane and use this on-play effect to mill 3. And no Climax Swap. Alright, well, your board is a bunch of zeros, so,
Yep.
Yep.
How many are we doing? Or in which ones?
4 door, 3 bar.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yep.
Yes. This is a board.
This is a board.
I am just like you, level 0s.
Okay. Side.
Yes.
4, 1.
1's good.
Side. 4, 2.
Actually, you get to stay at. Okay. Level. Alright, let's get blue now.
Side.
Yeah.
4, 1.
That's good.
So refreshing 7.
Yep. Attack mode.
Alright, so my goal is going to be to try to get as many goats into the bin as possible before I start doing stuff next turn.
Alright, draw for turn. Alright, let's think about what we're doing here. This is just supremely awkward because I still have 2 pans on the first 2 stock. And the stock efficiency of this change combo means that I don't actually have a way to pay those out, which is really annoying. Let's see. My early play is also yellow, and I don't have yellow.
You can get yellow.
I could get Galo, but it would kind of require a bit of special tactics.
It would? Seems pretty easy to me.
Okay, if I Brainstorm hit, then I can pay off 5... No. Brainstorm, 1, 2... I guess I could pay out everything if I hit on the Brainstorm. I guess it's worth it. Oh, is it worth it though? I think either way I'm brainstorming. So we're gonna start with the Brainstorm. Alright, Brainstorm. See if we can hit. See if we can hit. Oh no.
Okay.
That's annoying. 3 cards left, huh? 1, 2. Alright, if that's the case, then what we'll need to do is we'll play the 2-1, play the other 2-1, play the 3-2, double change?
That pays 1 out. That sounds okay to me.
Yeah. The really, really awkward thing is, like, I'm really afraid that the draws are going to just draw me climaxes, and then I'm just going to refresh very poorly anyways. And then if I play the early play first, the top jack 3s, to make sure those refresh, then those don't go back.
Well, how many are you out now?
3.
4, 5, 6.
There's 2 in my deck.
Well, how many of each are out? So, like, this is level 1.
Level 1, level 1, and level 3.
Okay. And I don't remember which exactly those ones were.
I think it was 1 of each, though I also don't exactly remember. Oh, how do I solve this? So this is what I'm thinking right now. And I have a decent chance of just drawing into a climax, though I think that if I draw into the level 3 climax, it's...
Fine.
Fine. It's fine. Alternatively, I could just play the 2-1s and only clock one of them. I think we're going to start with the 2-1 and see what happens on my first draw. So I'm going to play the 2-1 Suzu, and on play I'm going to activate her effect. I can clock a character from Waiting Room, so this is how I'm going to get my yellow. To the bottom of my clock. If I do, I can draw a card. Okay, that was a level 1 climax. Okay, let's see. So I can play the Brainstorm, and I can put the climax into my clock so to heal it off.
With the first attack?
Yeah.
Right before refresh?
Yeah. Or actually, I can just early play and heal it off too. I don't have to top check X. Okay, I think I will go with continuing the plan then. I'll play the second one. I will clock myself again. Draw another card. I misremembered. They're both level 1s. Alright. We're gonna still, proceed with the game plan then. Play the level 0 Suzu. Oh, I could have.
Oh, you could have gotten.
I could have gotten the card I wanted with this line. Alright, that was a mistake. We're. Let me just grab the Lucy then. Clock the climax. Then play the 2-0 event. So this event has 2 modes, but the only mode that we're concerned with is the one that lets us salvage a level 2 or higher character. So we're gonna grab the early play healer.
Imagine if that was actually Tsumugi and you could discard 1 heal to stock.
Okay, early play, her condition is 4 more, -1 level. We're gonna heal on play. So here, I guess I can actually just brainstorm and pay out the last climax, eh? That wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, I think we're just gonna do that then. Alright, brainstorm.
It's not like you need a lot of stock later.
Exactly. Alright.
So there are how many back?
So we're going back 6, missing 1 of each.
Okay.
Alright, so... this could have been a lot worse, honestly. I definitely should have made my line more ideal, though. I could have clocked a counter and then grabbed it to my hand. But I did not have enough foresight. I should have thought about it more. But that would have been a really sick play, though.
Yeah, this combination's so strong.
Yeah. Okay, there you are. Refresh point, and then finish up our brainstorm. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Play this here. And 1k1. On climax placement. Oh, during the climax phase, on climax placement, we can send that to reading to play the Suzu from my hand. And then on play, we can choose a character in our clock and send it to memory. We'll do the same for this. Send it to memory.
You want to send that to memory? That's a climax swap.
Send it to memory.
I'm like, huh?
Alright, and let's go into attacks. We'll start with a front for... I have no triggers here, but I will use Lucy's effect to pitch. Actually, we'll pitch the pants. Top deck 2.
Alright, 4.
Yep.
Cancel.
Okay. Front, I'm going to choose the on attack heal effect.
Yep.
And trigger for 3.
1, 2, 3. Level up. We need green. That's green and it's useless. So I'm gonna use the effect of this when you kill. So clock myself and then look at up to 2. Add a level 1 or lower character or any level event. How greedy do I want to? No, I'm not gonna greed. I'm gonna take this.
Okay. All right. Front climax combo burn 1. Trigger 4.
Cancel.
Here we go.
Oh, wait. If I went 1 card deeper, I would have canceled the burn and then maybe ate the attack. All right, big brain. Okay. All right, are there any goats in here besides the one that was in my... Okay, no. All right, we need to get more goats in waiting room. Draw. We're going to clock this card that I just got.
Yep.
Scooby-Doo. Let's play this Brainstorm. And we're going to use her Search Brainstorm effect. Pay 1, rest 2 my characters. Brainstorm 5. Where are the goats? Where are the climaxes? Oh my.
Where's anything? Okay.
Minus 500.
Okay. Solid.
Hey. But where are the goats? Alright. Let's see. Well, I definitely want that.
Yep.
And I guess we can get that. Actually. Yeah, we'll do these 2. Alright, so we're going to play Ainz, level 0. Use the effect, pay 1, ditch 1. We'll ditch this Shaltir, sack him, play Ainz. And then we will play Yuri.
Yeah.
Pay 1, pay that goat out. On play, if I have 2 or more other characters, I can draw up to 2, or I can draw 2. If I do, I discard 2. Goats. These aren't goats. Hello?
You have what, two in the waiting room?
And I'm about to play a 3rd.
Okay.
So I guess it'll be 3 goats. I'm gonna ditch these 2.
Sure.
And then on play, if I have 4 more other, I can refund 1. So we'll go ahead and refund that clean cut.
Yeah.
And we'll play a goats, and I will get climax swap and give 1k to middle.
Yes.
So if I have 4 more other characters, this gets plus 6k, so 11k, 12k, 13k with climax.
Yes.
And okay, can I check waiting room real quick? So I was checking for the anti-change, which I know isn't there. But I didn't check for the other counter, which I probably should have done. So I'm still going to side this one, I think. Or actually, wait, no, I get huge. I don't need to do that.
Oh, the Ainz gets huge.
Yeah. I don't care if you memory kick this.
Yeah,
Just like whatever. Okay, so we will go start of climax phase. If I have another shell tier, which I do, I can top check and top or mill. Goat. Alright, not goat. We'll just leave it there. And then leave it there, right? How many climax am I out? I'm out 1, 2, 3. We're leaving it there. We're leaving it there. Okay. We'll play 1k1. We'll activate the effect of Ainz. If he's in the front row, I heal 1, and I will choose from his 3 effects to marker 3 goats.
Yes.
And then with the effect of the back row Ainz, I'll give 5 trillion power and the hexproof and no reverse effects here. And we will go to attacks. So we'll front here for 3. 3.
1, 2, 3. Three's good.
Okay, and then we will front here, 13k for 2.
He's good.
And then we will... I could have set this up way better, but whatever. This really should have been this here, this here, this here, but like, whatever. You can kill my Yuri for fun. I'll front. For...
Oh, don't you want to kill these? No. More? Isn't this like
I mean, like, I mean, like, the thing is that your climax swapper was like in the waiting room, so I don't know if you... Because I know you didn't have another copy of the climax is the thing. So
Sure.
that like my main priority here...
Oh, you just wanted to like keep the Yuri then? Or like keep your board?
That is like, considering that you don't necessarily have access to another copy of the climax immediately, I think that is a potential line that I could have gone for. I guess this is fine. You can just kill this. We'll front here for 2. Goldbar. Blind stock for 2.
That's not. Okay.
Alright, so on your turn, this Ainz is not reversible, and neither is the character in front of him. And he's hexproof.
Draw for turn. Let's see. How many are we doing?
There are 3 gold bars and 2 doors.
Okay. I'll clock this climax. Draw 2. How do we do anything? I'm gonna start with a brainstorm, see what happens. Get 1. Might as well push the Lucy up front this turn. Suzus aren't going to do too much. Because he can just murder it. Because I don't have anti-change. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna grab a 2-1. Play that there. Play this here. Whoa, this is so bad. Four, 1, 2, 3. I just don't have enough deck speed. Like My lack of compression from the very first like 2 turns of the game is just like
compounding.
Yeah, it's not. It's just everything is just in shambles. So if I don't do anything, then I'm just gonna lose next turn. So I need to get through my deck. But I don't have a way to get through my deck super well either. I'm gonna just play the level 0 Lucy then. On death effects lets me mill 4. And then maybe if I trigger a pants, it'll let me mill a bit more.
Oh, because of this, right?
Yeah. Oh, how do I do damage? 5, 6. I suppose if it has to come down to a damage race, then I want to early play this.
Okay, because you have the brainstorm in your.
Because I have the brainstorm in my clock, -1 level on play, rest a character, and then Fumio 1.
Okay, I'm actually gonna leave this out so I can climax swap to it.
Yeah. So the reason I did that is, as far as I can tell, he has 1 to 2 more climaxes in there. So I just want to see if I can uncompress his deck and try to push him to level 3 this turn. The Suzu is also a 2-soul beater, so it'll help me with my cause. And the next turn, if I have 3 stock, I still will be able to play double Suzu with the 2-1. So that's just the line we're going to try to go with. Okay, let's go into attack. Dart for 3.
Take 3. So far, so good for you.
Yep. Front for 2.
1 cancel.
And front. Trigger, salvage, pitch the pants to top check 2. Add that's for 2.
Cancel.
Unfortunate. Alright, on death. And pitch the level 0, top check up to 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 in waiting room, 6, 7. I'll just grab 2-1.
Okay.
Alright, you go.
Stands. We're going to clock this. Draw 2. We'll brainstorm. Miss. Play Ainz effect. Ditch. Sack. Second Ainz.
Yes.
And we will play 1Q1. So, first one, we will heal. And I'm going to pop everything except Fumio.
Okay.
So 3 markers, three of those, and then second one, heal 1, burn 1.
Level.
And then we'll give the buff to this one.
Right.
Alright, let's go... How many you got?
Should be 6. Yeah, 6 in my room.
We'll go direct first for Goldbar for 4.
Okay. Let me double check if I have a certain card in here that I can maybe go for. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
4. Alright, there's a very high chance I die this turn.
But if you don't,
But if I don't, there's a very low chance I win. But maybe we'll have another turn to make some plays.
yeah, I don't know about very low.
I'm the burn 1 gamer.
But you could be a burn 4 gamer.
I could. That's what I checked for in my deck. See if it's still there. Refresh and process the rest of the 4.
Oh!
Okay.
Chotomate. Direct. 3.
Yes.
Oh. My
Hope?
God.
Hope? Hopium?
All right. I'm right now. I'm very much regretting leveling Rust counter. We'll get Fumio.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Oh
my
God. Front. 3.
Alright, I just need to cancel 1. Do you want to go to me?
I need to reduce the chance you draw the freaking thingy.
Okay.
If I just hit into clock, we're chilling.
Yeah, are we chilling though? I have a brainstorm. Or if I have a brainstorm.
Oh, true. Burn 1.
Burn 1. Yep. That sticks. You have 2 more procs. Burn 1. That's not it.
I don't need this Climax Swapper. Burn 1.
Burn 1. Okay. Hopium.
And he top decks it.
Top. No, well, that's a card. Alright. We don't need this, so we're gonna clock. Draw 2. Alright. Well, I really only have 1 draw for it, I believe. Because I only have 3 stock.
Mm-hmm.
Let me try to think if there's any other outs to me drawing the TD burner. It's definitely still in my deck. It's not in my waiting room. I confirmed that it went back when I refreshed. But there's nothing in my hand that can get me anything from deck on demand. Alright, we're just gonna draw it. On play, clock myself from waiting room.
Mm-hmm. A card.
It's a card.
It's a card.
Alright. I suppose we'll play another one, but I will not clock myself.
Yep.
And I think that's it. I think that's all I have.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we do need a 3rd attacker, so let's play this 2-0 event to grab an attacker. You just gotta do what you gotta do. Times are rough.
Yep.
Alright. Well, which quote was protected? This one, right? This one? Okay. Then we'll just put everything here then. Okay, 1. Change. On play heal. Change. On play heal.
It's heal any character.
It's heal any
right?
character.
Okay.
So I can't heal events and climaxes.
Okay.
Alright, and then you're just simply going to perish.
I'm going
Front. Well, I guess you don't have the stock anyways, right? It's pay for, yeah. Front, burn 1. Trigger for 3. Wait. Wait a second. Front for 2.
Yep.
2.
Yep.
Front, burn 1. For 3. Oh, we did it! Okay.
I just lost
Oh my
climaxes,
climaxes!
like instantly. Oh my god.
How many did you have in deck when I Fumio'd you?
I had 2 in my hand.
Oh, you had 2 in your hand.
So I had 2 in my hand.
And you blind stalked one?
And I saw clean. And then I canceled twice, I think.
So I Fumio'd you for 4 back, right? So you had 5 cumulative in the new deck?
No, it should have been 5 back. Should have been 5 back, I think. Or was it 4? No, it was 4.
It was 4 shuffle back, right? And then you had 1 climax in the 2 cards.
Oh yeah, I had 1 here.
Right, so 5 cumulative, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, where's the last one? Yeah, so it was in my deck. So so you Fumio'd me. I had 5 going in, and then I think I canceled twice, and I drew 1, and then I triggered 2.
Yeah.
So I just died.
I'm still not super sure if Fumio was correct there, but I was really afraid that you had double climax. But I guess if I think about it a bit more, if you did have double climax, you probably wouldn't have so instantly blind stalked on the Goldbar, I suppose. So hard to say. At the same time, I think playing the 3-2 also paid out the climax, and I did want that extra soul beater. So hard to say. But yeah, that game, I think that really just goes to show that, like, while on paper, I think like maybe this deck is like favored, I also do need basically the perfect setup plus counters. So
okay, I mean, to be fair, there was some player error in that.
There definitely was some player error. I could have gotten counter if I swapped.
Yeah, I could have gone. I could have gone counter if I didn't Lamau.
Yeah. I think overall though, I think the mechanics were all there in terms of just like showing off what the combos did and stuff. It was just a bit of just average RNG from Weiss in terms of, you know, the deck compression not being as good as one would hope. But I think with exact play, I think this deck, I think this game could have went a lot differently. So yeah, definitely just that one mistake with the 2-1 and the brainstorm. Just didn't think about like putting the brainstorm again. And then when I realized I was going to go for the brainstorm again, it was just too late. So
yeah, on that last turn, I was like, all right, so he's got 3+3+2, so I need him to not trigger twice. Wait. That was literally like my train of thought was like, I need him to not trigger 2 times. Wait a minute. Wait, I'm dead.
Wait, climax combo.
Yeah. Turns out burn 1 gaming.
Yeah, I'm a burn 1 gamer. Didn't need the burn 4.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I think I had underestimated definitely the potency here as someone that is still relatively new on the deck. I gave this deck a couple of whirls, but didn't quite put 2 and 2 together because I know oftentimes didn't have like an extra brainstorm in my hand. Because going to level 2, I would just have like 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, 3-2, 3-2, 3-2 climax, and like 2-0 event or whatever, right?
Yeah, there's some really cool tricks you can do with this. So you can clock red to get your event online. You can also clock the brainstorm to get your yellow early play online. So those are some really cool tricks you can do.
Yeah, it really reminds me of the type of lines that, like, for example, like Avatar players do with their level 0 Aang and the 1-0 Suki.
Right.
So very similar, but super cool though. And I think the board itself is fairly hard to deal with. Though I guess for normal Overlord, like you said, no, Vampire Brides can just take care of it. So
well, the thing is that like they can with an asterisk, because if they do have the anti-change counter, then there's literally like there's nothing you can do about it. So,
well, I mean, like they would just. Oh yeah. They would not do it.
Because like, what am I gonna do? Side them, and then they side me back, and then
yeah, exactly.
And then we're just here all day.
Yeah, so definitely just anti-change, I guess. I guess if this is really like the concerning matchup or like the polarizing kind of a card, we could even consider playing 2 or something.
Yeah, like play second one over a memory kick.
Right. Because I think at this point there's not going to be a ton of decks that need the that like memory kick will screw over. Maybe
I think the memory kick is more important for the power line.
Yeah, the 3K power line. Yeah, I think with maybe another one of these could do pretty well, or maybe just like even keep the memory kick and run 3 counters cumulatively. Hard to say, but I think it's definitely going to be sleeper deck. I would not be shocked to see Ayakashi, though. I think 7 Deadly Sins.
7 Deadly Sins is probably going to be the big hard matchup, just because they just put Escanor bombs on the board and they're like, ha ha ha, goodbye.
Yeah, they actually just don't care. So, yeah. Any final thoughts?
All right, maybe I shouldn't have leveled it.
That's the on paper thinking, but it turns out, you know, when my board starts crumbling to pieces.
Yeah, this game could have been completely different though if you had the anti-change counter, just because one, you would have kept a majority of your board. You would have had a much more stable mid game, especially considering that you ended up staying at level 2 yourself for that one turn.
Yes.
Right? So
I could have healed down even more.
So the game could have been a lot different. I still definitely think that this is a matchup that is in favor of Ayakashi, despite what we saw this game. Yeah.
Yeah, just assuming optimal play and me not player diffing myself. Get the counter, and a good player will be forced aside, and a bad player will just lose, I suppose. All right, cool. That's going to wrap up our first game. Second game coming up, we are going to be featuring this awesome 8 pants deck again as the featured deck for our Ayakashi content block, but we are going to be putting it against the other girl guy that also does some fun change shenanigans. So stay tuned for that. And wait,
What are we waiting for?
are we playing?
We're playing against 8 Wind.
Oh, right. Okay, no. 8 Doors coming later. Okay, we're going to be featuring 8 Win against this. 8 Win is, I think it's actually probably one of the better 8 Win decks out there. So I'm really excited to show that off for you guys.
Yeah,
so until next time, this has been Mike and Randall on the Tressa's Collectibles channel. And we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.